कृष्ण कांतिवर और आज हम पढ़ने जा रहे हैं मैथ्स। लेट्स स्टार्ट। एनसीईआरटी का या मैथ्स क्लासेस का थर्ड चैप्टर, क्लास 10 का थर्ड चैप्टर, पेयर ऑफ लीनियर इक्वेशन इन टू वेरिएबल। फर्स्ट इंट्रोडक्शन। What is the meaning of variable? Either what do you mean by a variable? A variable means an element which have no fixed variable, an element which have a no fixed value, that will be known as a variable. After this we will study about a linear equation. What do you mean by a linear equation? An equation having linear equation, it means an equation having the highest power as a 1, that will be known as a linear equation. If it carries a power as a 1, that will be known as a linear equation. And here we have to study about a pair of linear equation in two variables. It means first general form of linear equation is linear equation in two variables, each a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0. This is the general form of a linear equation. This will be a general form of linear equation. If we are talking about a pair of linear equation in two variables, then it will be indicated as this both linear equation will be indicated as a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0. This will be a first linear equation, and the second linear equation will be 1 to a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. This will be a second linear equation, and the combination of this linear equation will be known as a pair of linear equation in two variables. अगर पहला इक्वेशन है, ये दूसरा इक्वेशन है जनरल फॉर्म को, और दोनों को एक साथ कह सकते हैं पेयर ऑफ लिनियर इक्वेशन इन टू वेरिएबल. After this we will study about how we have to solve it, the pair of linear equation in two variables. There are two ways to solve the pair of linear equation in two variables. First by graphical method and second by algebraical method. Let's study about that. A pair of linear equation in two variable can be represented or solved by a first by a graphical method and second by a algebraic method. Okay. Now let's study about the first. We will study how we have to solve the linear equation by a graphical method, and then next we will study about the algebraic method. Graphical method. First we will write the both general form of a pair of linear equation in two variable. Then what is the pair of, we will write here pair of general form of pair of linear equation in two variable. A1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0. A2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. This is the first pair of linear equation. This is the second pair of a linear equation. After this, how we will do? First we will compare the ratio of the here the variable will be same. X in the first, what is the variable in the first equation? That will be only the variable in a second equation also. If here it carry a x and y, here also it will be carry x and y. Okay. First we will find the ratio a1 by a2, b1 by b2 and c1 by c2. After getting the result of this ratio, we can decide that the lines formed by this both the equation either intersecting, parallel or a coincident. Intersecting and it will intersect at a point. It will be always intersect at a point. Coincident, it means the line will lie on that line only. The line will lie on that line only. This will be a coincident. And the third one is a parallel. It means both the line have a equal distance from initial to a last. Okay. Now we will see when it will be a intersecting, when it will be a coincident, and when it will be a parallel. When the ratio of a1 by a2 will not be equal to b1 by b2. If the ratio of a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2, then it will form a line intersecting line. If they are an intersecting line, if the pair of linear line form an intersecting line, it means it will intersect at a point 1. It means they have a solution. How many solution it carry? It will carry a unique solution. It means only one solution, not more than one solution. Only one solution it will carry. It will carry only one solution. Okay, got it? More thing I have to explain. Later on I will explain. when it will be a consistent and when it will be a inconsistent. Okay, got it? Okay, when it will be a intersecting, when the ratio of a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2, then they will form a intersecting line and the solution will be a unique solution. This is the first point. And the second point will be a second, if ratio of a1 by a2 equal to ratio of b1 by b2 equal to ratio of c1 by c2, if the ratio of this ratio of a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2, then it will form coincident line. Coincident line. I have already explained about this. Coincident, it means the first line and the second line will lie on this line only. The second line will lie on that line only. This will be a coincident line. And thus, how many solution it carry? Many solution. Okay, and it will be a consistent. Okay, later on I will tell about the consistent, but I am okay. Second thing, here the line is lie on that line, यानी दोनों लाइन एक दूसरे के ऊपर है. जब एक दूसरे के ऊपर लाइन लाई कर रहे हैं तो उनके सारे सॉल्यूशन, जितने इनके सॉल्यूशन आएंगे x के, उतने ही y के सॉल्यूशन आएंगे. ठीक. थर्ड वन, if the ratio of a1 by a2 not equal to ratio of a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2 and equal to c1 by c2, it means the line is parallel to one each another. जो लाइन है पैरेलल है एक दूसरे के. How many? If the ratio of a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2, it means the line will be a parallel. Both the line will be parallel to one another. Next, how many solution it carry? It will always carry a no solution. It means it don't carry a solution. They don't carry a solution. Otherwise, it is a inconsistent. Inconsistent. Got it? Once more I am explaining it. In a one way. First, if ratio of a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2, it means ratio of a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2, then the line will be intersecting. Second, how many solution does it carry? It carry a unique solution. Either we can call it a single solution, unique solution, and it is a consistent. It will be a consistent. Second, if ratio of a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2, then the line will be a coincident. And solution, how many solution does it carry? It carry a many solution. And many solution, and it will be also a consistent. consistent. Okay, now third one, consistent. Third one, if a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2 and equal to c1 by c2, it means the line formed by both the pair of linear equation, the line formed by pair of linear equation will be a parallel, and it don't carry a solution. No solution. Got it? And it is a inconsistent. Now I would like to explain that what is a consistent and what is a inconsistent. What is a consistent and what is a inconsistent. We will discuss right now about a consistent. What is a consistent? Okay, now if it carry a single solution or a many solution, if it carry a solution either a one either a many, then it will be a consistent. Got it? If pair of linear equation consists a single solution of x and y, either many solution of x and y, then it will be a consistent. Got it? हमारे पास consistent के या तो एक solution हो, pair of linear equation में x और y के एक solution हो, या फिर x के भी बहुत सारे solution हो और y के भी बहुत सारे solution हो, तो उनको कहते हैं consistent. Got it? Once more I am explaining about consistent, that if a pair of linear equation carry a solution either a unique, either a one solution, either a many solution, then it will be a consistent. And opposite of this will be a inconsistent. What is an inconsistent? Inconsistent. If it not carry a solution, if it don't have any solution of x or y, then it will be a inconsistent. Got it? Now we will talk about the algebraically method, that how we solve the pair of linear equation by algebraically method. Algebraic or algebraical method, both are same thing. Algebraic method. How we will solve? We will solve the algebraic. How we will solve the algebraic method? We will solve algebraic method by three ways. First, method of elimination by substitution. Second, method of elimination by equating the coefficient, by equating the coefficient of variable x and y. Got it? Method of elimination by equating the coefficient of x and y. And the third one is method of cross multiplication. We have already studied from class 7 about the cross multiplication, and here also we will study about the cross multiplication method. There is a difference between there and here, but then also both have the some similar, we can call it some similar. Okay, we will solve pair of linear equation in two variable by algebraic method. First, method of elimination by a substitution, method of elimination by equating the coefficient of variable x and y, and third by method of cross multiplication. यहाँ पे हम पेयर ऑफ लीनियर इक्वेशन टू वेरिएबल को दो प्रकार से सॉल्व करते हैं, पहला अलजेब्रिकली और दूसरा पहला ग्राफिकली और दूसरा अलजेब्रिकली. पहले मैंने समझा चुके हैं और अब समझा रहे हैं अलजेब्रिक मेथड. पहले इसको कहते हैं, बहुत सारे बुक में ऐसे भी मेंशन है कि यहाँ पे फर्स्ट वी विल सॉल्व बाय सब्स्टिट्यूशन मेथड. या इट इज आल्सो करेक्ट, that one is also correct and this one is also correct, by substitution method. And second step, method of elimination by equating the method of a variable equating the coefficient of variable x and y. यानी इसको सारे बुक में मेंशन होता है by elimination method, solve it by elimination. And third, method of cross multiplication. here दोनों अरे किसी भी बुक में देखेंगे तो आप क्रॉस मल्टीप्लिकेशन आपको दिखेगा. चलिए अब देखते हैं कि एलिमिनेशन सब्स्टिट्यूशन मेथड से कैसे सॉल्व करते हैं, एलिमिनेशन मेथड से कैसे सॉल्व करते हैं, इक्वेट करके कोएफिशिएंट के वेरिएबल को, एंड द थर्ड वन द मेथड ऑफ क्रॉस मल्टीप्लिकेशन, और तीसरा क्रॉस मल्टीप्लिकेशन के मेथड से कैसे किसी क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व करते हैं. पहले हम कोई पेयर ऑफ लीनियर इक्वेशन टू वेरिएबल का क्वेश्चन लेते हैं, कोई एक एग्जांपल लेते हैं. पहला क्वेश्चन है 2x plus y equal to 7. This will be a first linear equation, and the second will be a 4x minus 3y plus 1 equal to a 0. चलिए इनको सॉल्व करते हैं. तो इनको सॉल्व करते हैं, पहला मेथड वो है सब्स्टिट्यूशन मेथड. ठीक, हाउ वी विल सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन बाय अ सब्स्टिट्यूशन मेथड. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल एक्सप्रेस either x, or if we express x in the term of a y, either y in the term of a x. Okay, now let us start our solution by a substitution method. First we will write the pair of linear equation in the general form of a linear equation in two variable. 2x plus y equal to 2x plus y plus 7 equal to 0. This will be a first, and the second 4x minus 3y plus 1 equal to 0. Now both are in the general form of a linear equation in two variable. ये दोनों क्या है, जनरल फॉर्म में. दोनों इक्वेशन किस फॉर्म में, जनरल फॉर्म में. इसी वजह से इनको, और दोनों इक्वेशन, दो इक्वेशन यहाँ पे इसीलिए इनको क्या कहते हैं, पेयर ऑफ लिनियर इक्वेशन इन टू वेरिएबल कहा जाता है. यहाँ पे दो वेरिएबल है, x और y. नाउ इसको नोट कर लें, फिर उसके बाद मैं आगे बढ़ूँ. Now erasing this. मैंने पहला स्टेप बताया सब्स्टिट्यूशन मेथड के कि एक्सप्रेस कोई, हम दोनों इक्वेशंस में से कोई एक इक्वेशन ले सकते हैं, और express y in a term of x, either express x in a term of a y. Let's start. We can write solve 2x plus y plus 7 equal to 0. First, what we'll do, we will now I am expressing y in a term of a x. It means y will be in this side, and other than this y will be moved to a against side. That will be a y equal to minus 2 x minus 7, and this will be assumed as a equation 3. Got it? Now we will substitute the value of y in equation second. Substitute the value of y in equation second. Then we get what we get. This is the equation second, and we will substitute the value of y. Instead of y, we will substitute the value of y की जगह पे क्या रख देंगे हम? -2x minus 7. It means 4x minus 3 into -2x minus 7 plus 1 equal to 0. x की जगह y की जगह पे हो गया -2x minus 7. क्यों रखा? क्योंकि हमारे पास पहले से है कि y equal to -2x minus 7. Okay, we can write it here also that y equal to -2x minus 7 from equation 3rd. To clarify we will write. If you are not writing here, then also it will be a perfect. Now we will solve this as a simple way. How we solve in a class 8? 4x, and we will multiply 3 to this both the term. Here, if here is a minus sign, then it will change the sign of here and here both. 3 to the 6 minus plus, it means it will be a 6x plus 6x minus plus 3 7 the 21 plus 1 equal to 0. We will solve the constant first. Okay, now and variable 4x plus 6x, it will be a 10x, and here it will be a 22 equal to 0. It means, and now we will remove this pure constant to a right side. If then 10x equal to minus 22 and x equal to minus 22 by 10. Here we have got the value of x. Here we have got the value of x, that minus 22 by 10. Either in a simplest time we can write it as a 2 11 2 5. Okay, now we can write it 11 by 5. Okay, got it? Again we will substitute the value of x in a equation third. Then we will got the value of a y here. Let us see. If you want to note it, you may note it out. Now substitute the value of x in equation third. Then we get y equal to -2, and what is the value of x? We have got here -11/5 -7. Since we can write it x equal to -11/5. Okay, now solve it easily. -2, 11, 22, -22, sorry, minus plus 22, 5 -7. If we will take the LCM of this both the denominator, y equal to 5 here, 22, 5 7 are 35. Y equal to, we will solve it this both the term, 35 plus minus 35 minus 13, it will be a -13/5, and the resultant of y will be a -13/5. Okay, but अगर आप लोगों को हमारा वीडियो पसंद आया तो लाइक, सब्सक्राइब और शेयर जरूर करें।